Hi guys, back again with another video. Now this video is going to be a real life full review of the MI beard trimmer. Now let's talk about what you get with this. So basically you get the trimmer itself, two combs which can be changed. So two combs, one is a big one is a small one, and one small brush, this one, to actually clean the trimmer, and one charging cable. Now the thing with this charging cable, it is not type C or USB. This is a different kind of charging cable. We'll be talking about that also. And then you get a carrying pouch. So this I actually liked, so you can actually keep everything together. So that's what you get with this. Now let's talk about what to expect from this first, then we'll be going to pros and cons. Now this one is a beard trimmer. It's clearly stated on the website itself that it's a beard trimmer. So you can use it to trim other stuff like your hair. See, so I experimented here. So you see that I don't have any hair anymore. Actually I experimented around 1 week back, so the hair is coming back. But this is what you can expect from this. You can do a haircut, but there are some limitations. We'll be talking about that also. Now let's start with the pros. Now the build quality on this is excellent. I have actually dropped it many times. I have dropped it, my cousins have dropped it. It has fallen out of the bag, it has fallen into the swimming pool, it has fallen in the bathroom so many times, and nothing happens. I think maybe a little bit of chip here and there, that's it. That's all that happened to it. So the shell of this one is very strong, so you can actually throw it around and nothing should happen to it. The dial actually once came out because it fell that badly, but you can just push it back in and it starts working. So it's rough and tough, very nice build quality. The other thing that I like about this is that you can actually use it when your hair is wet or dry. So this is waterproof, so I can use it whenever I want. I can actually wet all my hair and then in one shot remove all the hair. So that's actually very good. So I tried that and it worked wonders. When I tried doing it with the dry hair, it kept getting stuck here. So we'll be talking about that later on. That's in the cons area. The third thing I like about this is that this is washable. So after I've done with the beard or haircut or whatever, I can just take it under a tap and then wash it. So I don't have to be very careful of just using a brush or something and cleaning it. I can just wash it and then done. So it's easy to clean. Now this has 40 settings to cut your hair. So normally you don't get 40 settings with trimmers. You get like 1 or 2 attachments in which you have 4-5 steps in them, but you don't get 40 settings. This has 40 settings and it's actually pretty useful, but it's not a regular trimmer. It's a beard trimmer. It's mainly intended for beard. Now the battery life on this is excellent. Now in 2 hours it gets completely charged from 0 to 100, and it can go up to 90 minutes. I mean, I've actually used it for 60 minutes continuously, so 1 hour continuously without switching it off. So that's something which is great. The sixth thing that I like about this is that it charges fast. So in case this is totally dead and you want to use it for like 10 minutes, you can just charge it for 5 minutes and 10 minutes usage you can get out of this. So it's not exactly fast charging, but it's something similar to that. Now seventh good thing about this is you can use it in cordless and corded mode. So what that means is if the battery is dead and you are in an emergency, you don't have time for charging and you're getting late to the office or something, just plug it in and use it as it is charging. So it will allow you to use it in a corded mode where you're using it with electricity. You are not using the battery. Now the eighth thing that I like about this is that this is actually stainless steel. It's not I mean, it's rust proof. It's not going to be like one of those stainless steel where they say it's stainless steel and it still gets stains, it gets rust. So for example, I'll show you my other trimmer. So if you look at it, there's a lot of rust which is coming up on it. Now this one, no rust, no nothing. and it's absolutely clear. I don't have to manage this also. I don't have to do anything with this. I can just wash it, leave it, do whatever, and it doesn't get stained. It doesn't get rust. So very, very good quality blade. Now the ninth thing that I like about this is the travel lock feature. So basically this button can be locked. So if you are traveling and you put it in the bag, it does not accidentally switch on. So for that, you just keep this button pressed for 3 seconds. You saw that blinking light. Now it's locked. Now doesn't matter how many times how many times I press the button, this will not start. Now if I want to start it again, I'll keep the button pressed for 3 seconds again, and it's on. So now on, off, it works. So this is actually a very good feature for travelers. If you are not traveling, you may not appreciate this, but I travel a lot. So for me, this is a very good feature. I just put it in the bag, lock it, put it in the bag, and I know that this will not switch on by itself. Now the last point, the 10th point that I like about this is that this is a 5-watt device. So what that means is I can charge it with my laptop, I can charge it with any regular power adapter, I can charge it with a power bank. I don't have to search for a power source. All my other trimmers comes with a power plug. So even if it has battery, I have to connect it to a power source. This one, I don't have to think about it. Any device which is around, anyone's power charger, anyone's power bank, any computer, even TVs have USB ports. You can just connect it to that and charge it. So it's very user friendly and versatile. You can actually use it wherever you want. So those are the 10 points that I liked about this. Now let's talk about what I don't like. Now the first point which I don't like about this trimmer is that this is not a trimmer for close shave or shaving my mush. So if I want to do trimming over here, so I have all the settings, I can go as small as I want. Everything over here, everything which is flat is fine. But as soon as I go near my nose, not the size of the nose, any nose, you see this much space you cannot trim. This is where the trimming starts. Now that is the exact space that this is taking. So now I cannot trim my mush. So if I even try, I'll be able to trim till here, and I'll leave a Charlie Chaplin kind of mush over here. So I cannot do that. So I'll have to use a comb, put a comb, remove the trim, comb from this, use a hair comb and remove the comb from this, and then trim it accordingly. So that is something which is not that great, and I did not like that option. Now having said that, this is meant for beards. This is a beard trimmer, so it's expected that you are keeping long hair, so your mush is actually long. You're not trying to trim over there. So it's something which I did not like, but since it's a beard trimmer, it's supposed to be that way. Now the second thing which I don't like about this is actually it's an ironic thing. This is a feature of this. This has self sharpening blades. Now because of that, the blades actually remain sharp all the time, because first of all, it's stainless steel and they rub against each other and they sharpen themselves. Because of that, this is very sharp. So if you are trying to trim around this area which is sensitive, you will get cut. I've got cut on my lips a lot of times. After that, I'm careful now. So but this will cut you. You just have to be careful around sensitive areas. Third thing about this is that the blade actually heats up. Now the first 2 months I did not have much of a problem, but later on, as I started using it without the comb, when I started trimming a little bit more, I started going close or maybe doing it here. At that time I realized that the blade was getting hot. Now I went to the website and I saw what can be done about this, and went into the complaint section. So in the first page itself, the trimmers page itself, they've written it at the bottom that you have to use coconut oil, because the blade will get heated up because it's friction. You just have to put some coconut oil between the blades and it will be fine. So I actually tried that and it actually worked. So the heat has gone down, but this is just an advice. If it heats up, put coconut oil. Don't dip it in coconut oil, just put it on the blade. That's it. Now the number 4th thing that I don't like about this is that the trimmer actually has this place over here, this narrow area where hair gets stuck. So when you're actually cutting your hair, all the hair comes and gets stuck over here, and then it fills that up, and now because of the hair you cannot trim, so it will not be able to trim. So you'll have to open this up, do that, remove all the hair, put it back, go back to the same setting that you were on. You have to be careful about that, and then start cutting again. Then the hair gets filled over here, then do this, remove it, clean it, and then put it in. Now that's a big tiresome process. So that's what I did not like. Later on I realized that this is actually a little handy for me, that the hair is not falling down much, it's getting collected here, so I can just remove it and throw it. So in a way it's a feature also, you can take it as a feature, but for me it was a pain. I had to go on cleaning this every time and then keep remembering the setting and then keep doing it, keep removing it, keep doing it. So it was a continuous process. So that's what I did not like. Number 5. Now even though this is a 5-watt trimmer, the adapter, the cable that comes with it is like this. It's not a type C or micro USB or those kind of cable. This is the cable that you get with this. Now that's doesn't make sense to me, because you gave me a 5-watt trimmer which I can use with anything, power bank, this, that, whatever. But if this wire goes bad, I won't be able to find this that easily. Now this looks similar to your electric plug, but this is actually smaller than that. I have other devices with the similar kind of thing, but they are a little more bigger, so those will not fit in it. By mistake, if you fit that and put it in the power, then you know what will happen, boom. So this is what I did not like. You have all the technology, everything here, everything was right, the connector was not right. You should have put a micro USB or some other thing. So now I can charge it with any charger by default. I don't have to carry around this specific wire with me. Now without this wire I cannot charge. Now the 6th point and the last point I don't like about this is that this has a lot of surface area which touches your skin. So because of that, this has a lot of friction, so it actually sticks to you. Instead of gliding over your skin, it will actually stick to you more if you look at other ones. So with other kind of trimmers, you have the trimming area in front. Even with the comb, it's there. With this, with the comb, it's actually pretty far, and this entire thing touches your body or surface. This one, only this area touches your face. This is just being held like this on top, so the surface area is less, so it's much smoother. With this, I have to be at the right angle to go. I can't just do easily like this with this with regular trimmers. With this, you'll have to hold it in a specific angle, and only then it will cut your hair. If you go like this, it will not reach your hair. So that's something which I did not like. Okay, the verdict. Now this trimmer is intended for beards, so it's not intended for anything else. If you want to use it for other stuff, for cutting your hair, clearly you can do it. You can do other stuff with it, but it won't be as versatile as other trimmers. So like other trimmers have specific heads that you can change, combs which are much smaller, which will fit better and go to closer areas like these, and it'll be able to do much better job with that, and it's going to be a complete body trimmer for you. The other ones, this is mainly meant for beard. So if you're looking for a good beard trimmer, excellent. But if you're looking for an all-rounder which does all the trimming of your body, all the hair everywhere, this is not for you. So this is not going to be good for that purpose. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, please subscribe with the like button and do comment, and I'll see you again with another video. Bye bye.